Things off by taking a look at the market right across the country. Firstly, this week's auction numbers. Sydney has the highest with 994 and just 27 in Adelaide.
Yes, well, when it comes to clearance rates last weekend, Adelaide topped the capital cities with 80%. Joining us now to break it all down is Domain property editor Alice Stoltz in Melbourne. Alice, always a delight to see you. Clearance rates, they're soaring in Adelaide.
Good morning, guys. They certainly are. That market there is white hot. We are seeing it all take a bit of a lull, though, in most parts of the country this weekend with school holidays and a bit of a sporting event taking place in Melbourne today. So we're very much in the low gear when it comes to auctions everywhere except Sydney.
All right, Alice, take us through the most expensive and the most affordable sales this week.
Guys, it was huge news in the week. A house in Rose Bay, Sydney, sold, and it set a new record for the price it sold at auction. $45.1 million for this beautiful six-bedroom sort of Georgian revival-style mansion. Now, bidding started here around $29 million, went up in $1 million increments before the hammer fell at, again, $45.1 million. Absolutely incredible. And the most affordable sale was a one-bedroom, one-bathroom unit in Glenroy in Melbourne, which sold for $235, guys.
OK, well, my $45 million palace has been sold. I've got some spare change. What other luxury homes are on the market right now, Alice?
Let's head to the north of Melbourne where it's all happening today, Tim. A beautiful little, quite quirky house, but quite playful in Northcote. 2-bed, 2-bath. And what I love about this, it's got this sort of real joie de vivre about it. Quite playful, lots of colour, really interesting shapes, and a kind of a very fun pool. But I kind of love this idea of houses being a bit more lively than what we get used to sometimes. On the market for around $2 million. Heading now to Russell Lee in Sydney, guys. 4-bed, 4-bath. Now, this house has a car stacker that comes up to the living room. So if you're one of those people with very prized automobiles, this could be the place for you. An amazing kind of luxury house with a pool and all those kind of waterfront luxury locations that people seem to value more and more these days. And finally, something a little bit different in the Gold Coast hinterland, a true escape. This cosy little cabin has complete privacy, has 12 hectares around it and exceptional views across the beautiful valley. And its own little creek running through it. A gorgeous little place, a little tiny house in the hinterland up in Gold Coast.
Now we're talking nice and isolated, away from everyone. That's my kind of thing.
I like the car stacker, to be honest.
All right, Alice, we often talk about what buyers are searching for, but what about renters? What are they looking for right now?
Yeah, look, isn't it interesting how we've really changed our attitude to the rental market after seeing it go through such a hostile and cold period. But this amazed me. The most searched term for renters at the moment is air conditioning. And you think, gosh, why are they doing that? And really it's because not even a third of rentals even have air conditioning. It seems almost inhumane these days, given how temperatures have risen so much, particularly in Australia. And Victoria is the only state, and it's going to come into effect around 2027, where you have to have air conditioning in a rental. But for the rest of them, they are allowed to have sort of more climate control facilities. But it's quite amazing how much tenants are now prioritising it. Along with also the second most searched word was university. So just showing, I guess, how much that location is absolutely integral to someone when they're searching for a rental. And if you're an investor on the up and coming market, think about using those two sort of search words in your listing and ensuring you're keeping your tenants cool, I would say.
Aircon, always important, especially as we head into summer. Thank you, Alice Stoltz from Domain. Good to see you as always.
Yeah, thanks, Alice. Over to